Introduction. This is the second section of the UNPOL Combined Language Assessment. It is divided into two parts. In the first part, you will hear one person describing the mission-related topic you have just read about in the reading comprehension. It will be introduced as the narrative. In the second part, you will hear a conversation between two people who are discussing the same mission-related topic. It will be introduced as the dialogue. Please be reminded that the use of any computer devices, microphones, books, external notes, or assistance from others is not permitted. Candidates who fail to observe appropriate conduct during this test will be excluded from the assessment process. Such actions will be duly noted and communicated in writing to the authorities of the member state concerned and to the SAAT coordinator in the UN Police Division. You will be given a report writing form and another blank sheet of paper. Take careful notes on the blank sheet of paper of both the narrative and the dialogue. Pay attention to the important facts and key information. You will hear the recording only one time. Once the narrative and dialogue are finished, you will be asked to use your notes from both the reading and the audio parts to write down your own complete police report. You will have 30 minutes to complete your police report. The instructor will indicate when these 30 minutes begin. The instructor will then announce when there are 5 minutes remaining and when there is one final minute. Please do not forget to write your full name, your individual test serial number, and other details clearly in the spaces provided on the report writing sheet. Good luck. Narrative.
On rainy Friday evening at 18:30 hours on March 25, 2005, the newly appointed regional police chief put on civilian clothes and went to the police station number 5. He introduced himself as the director of the Atlantic Pictures photo studio and asked the duty officer that he wished to complain against a police officer. The duty officer replied that he could not file a complaint, but he could call and ask investigation officer of the police station to come and speak regarding the incident. The visitor said that he did not wish to speak with the investigation officer, but would like to receive a complaint form with which he could document his complaint in writing and forward it to the appropriate agencies. Then he removed a digital voice recorder from his right pocket and asked the duty officer if he could document via audio recorder his refusal to allow him to receive a complaint form. This made the duty officer very angry, and he told the visitor to leave or he would be arrested. The visitor left the police department without revealing the nature of the complaint. He entered his car, a white sedan, license MK 5337, and drove towards the regional police headquarters located at Flower Street number 62. At approximately 19:45 hours of the same evening, the complainant stopped his car at the regional police headquarters. He approached the main desk in the duty room and informed the female duty officer that he would like to receive a complaint form for the purpose of reporting a citizen's complaint against a police officer. The duty officer said that this form was not available to visitors, as the police department policy was that he must first speak to the investigation officer and describe the incident. The officer would then decide if the complaint was worthy of a report. She called the investigation officer on telephone, and after 5 minutes, the visitor was invited to his office. In the investigation room, the visitor displayed his documents and revealed that he was the new regional police chief. The following conversation is the dialogue between the regional police chief and the investigation officer.
Dialogue.
Chief of Police. Good evening. Thank you for your quick response and professional work.
Investigation officer. Not at all, we just do our job.
Actually, I had to report for duty only on Monday, 28th of March at 8 o'clock.
May I ask you, why did you come earlier?
Before showing up for duty officially, I conceived a plan and made it real.
What was your plan like?
I decided to check how duty officers perform their duties in an unusual situation.
How did you make it possible?
This rainy Friday evening on March 25th at 18:30, I entered police station number 5, located at grid MG 497, 551, and asked for a citizen's complaint form against a police officer.
Yes, I received a telephone call from this police station. The duty officer said that he had a very strange visitor.
So, how did he describe me?
He said that the visitor was about 40 years old, slim-built, 175 centimeters tall, and introduced himself as the director of the Atlantic Pictures photo studio.
That is right. Was he able to describe how I was dressed?
He said that you were dressed in brown shoes, gray pants, white shirt, and black cloak.
Oh, that sounds very well and very precise.
How did the duty officer react on your request?
The male duty officer said that he could not file a complaint, but he could call and ask investigation officer to come and speak regarding the incident.
So, he was following the department policy, and the reply was correct.
I wanted to put the duty officer in an unusual situation and to see his reaction.
What did you do then?
I said that I did not wish to speak with the investigation officer, but would like to receive a complaint form, with which I could document my complaint in writing and forward it to the appropriate agencies. Then I removed a digital voice recorder from the right pocket and asked the duty officer if he could document via the audio recorder his refusal to allow me to receive a complaint form.
This, I believe, drove the duty office very angry. Frankly speaking, I do not know what my reaction would be like if I was on his place.
You are right. The nature of our work presumes meetings with strangers. This time the duty officer became very angry and told me to leave or I would be arrested.
Did you say to the duty officer what the complaint was about?
I promptly left the police department without revealing the nature of the complaint.
Where did you go?
I took my car, a white sedan license number MK5337, and drove towards the Regional Police HQ, located on 62 Flower Street. At approximately 1945, I entered the duty room in the Regional Police Headquarters.
What was happening in the duty room at our police HQ?
I approached the main desk and informed the female duty officer that I wanted to receive a complaint form for the purpose of reporting a citizen's complaint against a police officer.
What was her reply?
She said that this form was not available to visitors, as the police department policy was that I had to speak to the investigation officer and describe the incident. Then he decides if the complaint was worthy of a report.
Actually, the story appeared to be the same. What happened then?
She called on the telephone to the investigation officer, and in 5 minutes I was already in your room. I displayed my documents, and now you know who I am.
Welcome to the Regional Police Headquarters this late hour, sir.
Thank you. That is all for now. That was a busy evening and I have to go home. Goodbye.
See you on Monday, sir.